are you? Hey, Mary Beth. Look what I got in the mail today, Mary Beth. It's adorable. One of my customers, she sent me a St. Patrick's Day card. This is just so adorable. I thought this was just precious. So thank you so much. I don't get a whole lot of St. Patrick's Day cards, so that was really sweet to see that in the mail. So thank you. Okay, I'm going to take off this jacket. It's hot. Alrighty, guys. Well, happy Friday, and I guess happy early St. Patrick's Day if that's a holiday that you celebrate. It's not one. It's never been a big one for me, but you know, it is a fun holiday regardless. All right, so we are going to be making this really fun box. And I have used this box before. I made a Valentine's Day project using it, but I wanted to pull it out again because the box is just so versatile. I just think it's so easy to put together, first of all, and then it's just so versatile, so you can get a lot of use out of this. Hey, Linda. Oh, okay, so I'm getting ahead of myself. So first of all, hi everybody, this is Kara from istampin.com. Thank you for joining me today. As a reminder, just share today's video or share this post. All you have to do is write down by the comments section, just click on share, and your name will go into a drawing for a weekly giveaway. So I have this week's winner. So this is the little package that you're going to be receiving. I had one of these little extra tags that I made a few weeks ago with the little cute little Easter bunny. But anyway, so the person that is going to be winning this is Lynn F. So congratulations, Lynn. You were this week's lucky winner. And I'll reach out to you to make sure that I have your correct mailing address. And then once I hear back from you, I'll get this to you in the mail. And then also March's hostess code. So you can use this code on any online purchases that you make this month. And when you do that, you do receive a free gift from me. And then also, guys, don't forget to sign up for my Stampin' Blends giveaway. If you haven't done that yet, these are the requirements that you have to do to be able to participate in the giveaway. So you have to be a newsletter subscriber. Just leave one comment on the Stampin' Blends giveaway blog post, and I'll link this with today's blog so that it's really easy for you to find. You can share this video. It doesn't have to be last week's, but you can share both if you want. And then also today's the last day of my ordering incentive. So if you purchase something from me in my online store by today, you'll get one extra entry, and just be sure to also use that hostess code so that you can get the free gift. And I think that's it. I may think of something else, who knows. All right, guys. Well, anyway, so back to the project. This is what, oh, you got it, Sandy? Okay, good. I'm always, it's always nice to know that you actually received it. So during the live, guys, if y'all have any questions, feel free to type them in the comment box. I'll try to, look through it as we're going on. And then, of course, at the end of the live, I'll go back and answer any questions that you have. All right, so like I said, this is the box, and I don't know if y'all watched yesterday's project that I made, but one of the things that I said is that I'm really been challenging myself to use products that I haven't used yet. So today I'm using two things that I've never used, and both of them are in the Occasions catalog, and one of them just became a celebration item. If you saw my post yesterday or Thursday, Stampin' Up added some new things to the celebration offering, and this embossing folder, that's one of them. This is I've got my notes around here somewhere. This is the Petal Pear Texture Impressions embossing folder. So it's two little embossing folders. So there's one of them, and here's the second one. So it's a floral. I don't know if you'll be able to see this very well. So these two, you can choose this. This is a level 1 item, which means when you spend $50 or more, you can actually choose this for free. So that's before tax and shipping. So anyway, So I used that to emboss the background. And then the other thing was the stamp set. This is coming from the Lots of Happy card kit. And I don't know if you've seen this in the Occasions catalog. Let me flip to it really quick. It's on page 15, but it's an all-inclusive kit. And I love these kits just because I like it, because it comes with everything. So it has an exclusive stamp set. It comes with a Stampin' Spot. I haven't even opened it up yet, but it comes with the block. And then this one even comes with watercolor pencils with 2 exclusive colors just for this kit. So I'm using the stamp set today along with the watercolor pencils. And I hope y'all like it. So that was the Lots of Happy card kit. And it makes wonderful gift idea. It makes wonderful gifts because it comes in that cute box that you saw, and all you have to do is wrap it or even just put a bow around it. All right, so God, I feel like I'm scatterbrained today, but it's like when I'm ahead of schedule, I feel scatterbrained. I'm not quite sure what my problem is. Okay. All right, so this is the box we're making. This just turned out so cute. Alrighty, so the first thing that you will want to do is to get a piece of creme cake cardstock, and what I did is I just sliced it in half, so just have it be 5.5 inches wide, and you'll be able to get 2 panels out of that one sheet of cardstock. And like I said, this is the Lots to Love box framelit dies. This was featured with the Valentine's Day products, but like I said, this is just so nice, and I hope that this carries over just because of the versatility of this box. It's just wonderful. So you'll want to cut out 2 of these. And then let's grab our bone folder, and you are going to want to score, or you're going to want to burnish, I should say, with your bone folder. You heard that the box from that card kit worked. Oh, that's a great idea. I hadn't even thought about that. You know, guys, I got my Stamparatus, I don't know, a week or 2 ago, and I haven't even really played around with it yet. I guess just the one thing is just because y'all, you know, if you didn't get a pre-order, you won't be able to order it until June. So I don't want to show it too much because there's nothing worse than seeing somebody use an item that you can't get. So, but I am familiarizing myself with it because just with any kind of tool, there's some little quirks that you got to like figure out. But that's a good idea, Sandy. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the same thing with this side. And let's see here. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we will emboss our little panel that we'll put on the front of our box. I did most of the die cutting just to make this a little bit quicker. I don't know, y'all can let me know if you enjoy watching every single thing or if you like it where the projects are kind of prepped and you don't have to see the mundane die cutting or stuff like that. And the other thing is, if there's ever any kind of project that you would like to see me make, you know, I am definitely open to suggestions. So don't, you know, like I said, if there's something, I'll try my best to, you know, figure it out. And if I can, then I would love to show y'all some projects that you suggested. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this together before we emboss. So I'm going to use our tear and tape, and I'm just going to put this on this side, and you only have to put tape on just one side of the panel. That's why I love this box. Is just whoever designed it was brilliant because it's just so easy to put together. It's, you know, sometimes these, you know, framelits that make these 3D boxes can be a little bit confusing, or they just don't go together all that easy, but this one does. Okay, I don't want to take that off yet. All right, so the way you put it together is you have the box going opposite, and then you're just gonna line it up. And the great thing about the tear and tape is that if you don't press too hard, you can lift up your project without ruining it. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get the tape off here. My paper piercer has somehow disappeared. Oh, there it is. It's right there. It was just hiding. I do need to clean my office, so that's probably one reason why I haven't been able to find stuff. It's buried under stacks. All right, and so then let's just go ahead and put this side together. Okay. Hi, Loretta. Oh, you're in the second pre-order? Yeah, I heard that. I have a couple of customers that are in that second one, so I did read that the email, that everybody should be getting that email soon, so that's wonderful. Okay, and so this is how it closes. Okay, and for whatever reason, my other one was doing this too. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I'm gonna make this be the bottom. So you see how, the first time I made this, it didn't happen, but see how that flap doesn't wanna stay closed? And I'm not tying ribbon around it. So what I did with this one, especially because you're not gonna be opening the bottom, I just put a little bit of snail on this flap just to secure it to the side so that it wouldn't keep doing that, because that was driving me crazy. And if you need to, you can take your bone folder and stick it in there to help you press it against the side. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why it's popping up like that. I don't know if it's because I'm not folding it, but like the top side always stays. So anyway, there's your little tip if you have that. You'd like to see an Easter card made with the Hold On to Hope. I'm not sure if I have that. I'll have to look to see, Sandy, but if I have that, I definitely will put that on my list. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is emboss the little panel to put on the front of the box. And I cut this, let me just make sure. So this is 2 7/8 by 4 7/8. So 2 7/8 by 4 7/8. And that's just gonna go right here on the front. There's just a little bit of the edge showing from the box. But what we're gonna do is we are going to use this embossing folder. And like I said, this is one of the new offerings for Celebration. And what we're gonna do is we'll have to run this twice because this folder isn't wide enough to emboss the whole strip. Okay, so let me get my Big Shot out. I didn't emboss this because I wanted to show you how you'll have to run this through twice. Okay, so I've just got the regular platform. You wanna use that when you emboss. And because these are vertical lines, you just want to make sure that your cardstock's in there straight, and just run that through. Sorry for my table shaking. The video may be a little shaky for a second. And then what you want to do is just place this cardstock where it hasn't been embossed yet and just line it up. And the pattern has the vines, whatever these are, staggered. So it's really easy to figure out, you know, where you should put your cardstock. And then we're just gonna run it through again, and then the whole panel will be embossed now. And I don't experience where I've already embossed, it doesn't get flattened out when I run it through again. I wasn't sure if that was going to be a problem or not, so it didn't, it's still raised, and it looks, well, I take that back. That side did get a little flat. I didn't notice that the first time when I did this one, but that's okay because we're going to be covering this up, so it looks like the sides are perfect. Okay. So this was the Petal Pear Texture Impression Embossing Folder. I'm not sure if I said that. So let's bring in our box again. Now, because this is embossed and I want to make sure that it sticks down well, I am going to use tear and tape again. Okay. And I just thought that the sentiment is just perfect for just such a lot of occasions. It can be used for, you know, if somebody needs encouragement, if something, you know, exciting happened to somebody. I like to find sentiments that can be used for a variety of occasions. Okay, and so that's just going to go right on the front, just like that. Just gives it just a little bit of interest. I felt like just a plain box, it just needed something. Okay. Now, I've already done some of the die cutting, like I said. The next thing you're going to want to do is to get out your stitched shape framelits, grab your largest circle, and I die cut this on our shimmery white cardstock. I'm going to be doing some watercoloring, and our shimmery white cardstock really does well. It doesn't pill. It actually holds up nicely when you watercolor, and then of course it has that shimmer, so it's really it's a subtle shimmer, but there's just something unique about it. And then I die cut from our vellum cardstock, and I don't like to say that I'm using something retired, but I did. This is from one of our banner framelits, but you can easily cut out a banner with vellum cardstock. So this measures 2 and 7/8. 7/8, and then it's 3.5 inches long. So 2 7/8 by 3.5 inches long. So if you don't have those banner framelits, you can definitely make one yourself. And I'm sorry, guys, I try not to use retired product, but sometimes it's just too easy not to. And I don't know why they got rid of those framelits. Watch them bring them back soon. Okay, so that's just going to go right there on the front. And with the vellum, I just put the adhesive in the center so that when we put this on here, actually, you know what, you could put more on there if you needed to, because this will cover up the vellum, but that one strip seems to hold it down just enough. All right, so let's go ahead and do our stamping. So with this stamp set, and I'll pull out the catalog so that you can see. I am using this image right here, this really pretty floral image, and then this is the sentiment that I stamped with. And so I've got this, and I'm going to be using Memento Tuxedo Black ink because it is photopolymer, and I've got my Stampin' Pierce mat. I'm gonna try not to stamp off, but I may, so I just want to protect my Stampin' Pierce mat. Okay, so let's ink this up. This is a really pretty floral image. It has a couple of sizes of flowers and a couple of sizes of leaves. So when you stamp it on there, you'll see that. And then you just kind of want to rotate it. So let's see. And then the other thing is because we're going to be covering up part of it with the banner, there may be a little bit of overlap, and that's okay because that will be covered up. And then let's have this go right here. So I know that kind of looks a little confusing, but it will all work out. All right, so then let's do the other bit of stamping, and I am using Flirty Flamingo cardstock. Now, guys, this is one of the in colors from the 2016-2018 collection that is going to be retiring soon. So it's Flirty Flamingo, Sweet Sugar Plum, Emerald Envy, Peekaboo Peach, and Dapper Denim. Those are the 5 in colors that will be retiring soon. And please, please, please listen to me when I say this. If there is anything that you are wanting of those colors, be it cardstock, re-inkers, new ink pads, any of the embellishments, I highly recommend purchasing them as soon as possible, because starting this month, especially in April, you are going to see all of that stuff get sold, and Stampin' Up will not be replacing it, because they're going to be, you know, it's going to be retiring. So there's no, you know, it doesn't make sense for them to invest in it more. So I highly recommend to not wait, because it seems like it never fails every year. I have customers asking it. I'm like, just trust me when I say it will sell out fast. So it really will. Okay, so I stamped the sending you lots and lots of happy. And when I cut it down, I guess I could go ahead and cut it down now, show you this. I purposefully am going to leave it longer on the left side, where I'll be able to attach a button. And I always just do this by eyeballing it. I never really, I just like to have it as, you know, close to the edge as possible. And that doesn't look straight, but I don't know. This may be, when it gets, you know what, I'm not going to bother with it. I didn't cut it as straight as I want to, but I don't think it will be so noticeable. And then I'm going to cut this down and make a banner. So how to make a banner is just cut it in the middle and then just come on each side to where you notched it out on an angle. And that's how you do that. And then I'm going to cut that about right there. Okay, so we're gonna leave this long. This is where our button's gonna be going. Hey Kim, how are you? Glad you joined us. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do my coloring. I am using the watercolor pencils that came in the Lots of Happy card kit. 2 of these colors are exclusive to that kit, and they are, if I can get them out, they are the Flirty Flamingo and Lemon Lime Twist. So these 2 colors do not come in the regular watercolor collection, so that's another reason to pick up this kit, is because you can get 2 more watercolor pencils. This is Rich Razzleberry and Old Olive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to quickly just color in these small flowers just with Rich Razzleberry. Oh, you remembered? Well, the good thing is that if you have to leave or you never catch this live, you can always watch it recorded. So that's always a nice thing. Okay. Is there just 3 of those? Yep, it looks like it. Okay, then I'm going to come in the center of these big flowers and just put the Rich Razzleberry right there. And then I'm going to come in on the outside with the Flirty Flamingo. Oh, whoops, my broadcast has been interrupted. Uh-oh. Are y'all there? Oh, there we go. Whoops. Okay. Am I back? I see me on my iPad, but I got the message that my broadcast got interrupted. Okay. All right, now I'm going to come in with the Old Olive and just color in the leaves. And the great thing with the, yes, Kim, I see you. Yes. Okay. The great thing about the watercoloring is all you have to do is just kind of scribble, and then the aqua painter does all the rest. It's going to blend in these colors and really make you look like, you know, like you actually know how to watercolor. It's pretty neat. Now I'm taking the Lemon Lime Twist and I'm just coloring in these tiny little, I don't know if they're flowers or leaves. I just wanted to put in the Lemon Lime Twist color somewhere, so that's where part of this, and that's because my banner should cover that up. But if I find out that I need to color some more other parts of this in, I'll do that afterwards. Okay, Well, actually, okay. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening. Usually my internet's really good. So the next thing you're going to want to do is to grab your aqua painter. I'm using my aqua painter. I just have a paper towel right here. And I'm just going to come in and just gently just blend out the colors. Now you do want to wipe off the colors in between, just so that you don't contaminate the other colors. Now when I do the roses, I do want that blended in, so that's not going to be a problem. Okay. And if you feel like when you color them in, if you want to go darker, just let it dry a little bit and you can come back and add more color. So that's the great thing about these watercolor pencils, is that you can come back and make it darker or give it a little bit more dimension wherever you want. Okay, and so now I'm just blending in the rich raspberry and the flirty flamingo together, and I just think the color is just so pretty. You don't want a whole lot of water coming out of your aqua painter. If you do, you can just wipe it off on your paper towel, so it's very handy to have one close by. Okay, and we're just going to do this last flower. Did any of y'all watch Fixer Upper? And did you see the episode? It was a couple of episodes ago where they show Chip and Joanna building on their property with the garden and that shed and everything. Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. It made me want to. I told my husband, I said, it's going to make everybody want to buy a farm to be able to do that. It was just beautiful. Just about everything they do is so pretty. So seeing these flowers kind of reminded me of that, if you're wondering where that came from. Hey, Wanda. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. Okay, so I'm coming in here with coloring in the old olive leaves. And you, just like I said, you know, you can see how easy this is to blend out the colors. This is such a fun technique. I'm enjoying using watercolor pencils so much. I'm so happy that Stampin' Up! Is giving us more options for coloring. Hey, Anna. Oh, you saw it, Mary Beth? Gosh, wasn't that just gorgeous? I wouldn't want to know what they spent on it. I mean, it was very hot. Oh, it's not any garden shed I see around where I live. Okay, so I think I've got all the old olive leaves done. Now I'm just going to come in. There's not much that you'll do with these little tiny little guys other than just kind of blend out the color. Okay. All right, oh, there's some more up here. It never fails. There's always something that I miss, like right here I just see. And it's when I go back to edit or when I take my picture, I'm like, I forgot to blend that in. Y'all, I'm sure y'all see it and are like going, Kara, you're missing that. Okay, so let's see here. So that's gonna go, let's see, how should that go? I think it should go like that. And get my little banner here, make sure that, yep, that's perfect. All right, so that will totally cover up what we didn't color in. And then I'm just going to pop this up on dimensionals. Go and stick one more in the middle for good measure. Okay. Whoops. How did I have it? I think I have it this way, maybe. Okay, and that's just going to go right there in the center of the banner. There we go. I may want to cut this down just a little bit. Maybe a little too long. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, and then this is going to just go on top of our circle, and I'm just using snail, and I do have it hanging off just a little bit on the right side. So like that. What do y'all think? Is that cute? I think that turns out so pretty. All right, and then I am using the True Gentleman buttons. This is also an item that you can find in our Occasions catalog. It goes with the, you know, kind of Father's Day collection, but I was just so excited that there was buttons again. I think I mentioned, I used a button a couple of weeks ago on a project, and I was so excited to see buttons again. I used to use them a lot on my projects. Okay, so this is just our linen thread, and I'm gonna feed this through the holes and tie a bow. Now, if you don't want to feed it through the holes like this, you definitely can just tie a bow and then just use a glue dot and stick it on top. Let's see if I can get it through the hole easier this way. Okay. So let's see, today is March 15th. Golly, this year, goodness gracious, it's already flying by. So we just have, tomorrow marks the 2 weeks left of celebration. So there are just 2 weeks left for you to take advantage of all those fun items that we have available. So just to let you know, if you weren't aware of that. So just gonna tie a bow. Don't want it too big, so I'm gonna pull the tails to make the loops a little bit smaller. So something like that. Okay, then I'm just gonna use my glue dots. I always like to use about 2 glue dots, just to make sure it's gonna get stuck on there really well. And that's just gonna go right over here to the left of our sentiment. And you can just fiddle with the bows and the tails. And I purposefully left the tails a little bit longer. Usually I cut them shorter, but I just thought that it looked pretty long, like that. Isn't that pretty? I just think that is so good. Then what I did is I got out, here, this is, I'll just take it out of here because the packaging's really noisy. This is from the Sweet Soiree collection. This is our little Ready Shreddy. And it comes in 3 different colors, but I thought the white was just really pretty with this. And you can, you know, put your gift in there. You can put you know, whatever you want to put in there, and then just fill it up with the little Ready Shreddy and give it as your gift. But I just thought this was just so cute. So you can see both of them. So each one of your images is going to come out differently the way you stamp it, and I see there's some little other parts that I need to go back and color in, but just, I don't know, I just love the Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to be so sad to see that color go. But anyway, I hope y'all liked it. What do you think? Is that cute? You saw how easy that box is to put together. So if you'd like to give me some thumbs up, some hearts, let me know. That lets me know that it was a good project. If not, I need to go back to the drawing board. So let me see if I missed any questions. Missed anything? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so just as a reminder, to enter in the weekly giveaway, just share today's video and comment that you shared so that I know. And then also to enter in the Stampin' Blends giveaway, which I will be announcing that winner April the 2nd. These are just, as a reminder, this is just what you need to do. So you can share today's Facebook Live. It doesn't have to be last week's Facebook Live. But you do have to comment on the Stampin' Blends giveaway blog post. So you'll just have to, and like I said, I'll link all that. And then here's the hostess code for March. So when you purchase through my online store, this is all month long. You'll get a free gift from me, but you do get an extra entry if you if you make a purchase by today. But again, this was using the Lots of Happy card kit, the exclusive stamp set out of that card kit, and then the Petal Pair Texture Impressions Embossing folder, which is part of the new celebration offerings. So when you spend $50, you can actually get this for free. All right, guys. Well, I hope you liked it. I'm so glad you liked today's project. It was fun making it, and it was fun sharing my afternoon with you. I appreciate y'all letting me come on just a few hours later. It worked out better with my schedule today. So anyway, have a wonderful weekend. If you celebrate St. Patrick's Day, have fun tomorrow. Don't get too crazy. And, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye guys.